Good morning, everybody. I know I didn't really get to properly introduce myself before, so I am going to do that. And I also do, need some help, which I will get into. First, allow me to introduce myself and tell you guys a little bit about myself and my story and how I got into this very difficult predicament that I'm in. That I could actually use a lot of help on by any means possible. Um, First off, my name is Chance. I'm 30 years old. I've literally been drawing since I can hold a crayon at the age of 4. Um, I've been doing art literally my entire life. And I had been doing art up until I got into high school. More specifically, it was around my sophomore or junior year of high school that I started to find an interest in music. Around that time, my older brother had just gotten diagnosed with cancer, which was roughly around like 2008, 2000. Actually, no, it was probably about 2011-ish, 2012-ish. My brother had just gotten diagnosed with cancer. We didn't know how bad it was. He had been in and out of, remission for a good while. And at that time, like I said, as soon as I got the news that he had gotten cancer, I wanted to find a way to make money to help him. And so I had decided to put my artwork aside and focus on trying to do music, because I had friends that, were in the music scene in high school that had bands. And I had a high school band, and it kind of fell through due to everybody doing their own thing and going their separate ways. And from then on, I had tried to, make it on my own in music. And unfortunately, my brother had passed in 2015 from lung cancer and pneumonia combined, because later, earlier that year, earlier the year before, around Mayish, he had gotten pneumonia and had been fighting it on and off. And, he unfortunately lost his life in 2015 due to the lung cancer and pneumonia combined. After that, things became very, very, hard for me and my family. I had helped to take care of, my grandparents as a kid until they passed, and then I had to do the same thing with my brother. So helping to take care of people is all I'd ever known. And I'd always knew in the back of my mind I always wanted to make it as an artist, because my great-grandmother had written and self-published a book for, meant for friends and family, and she had also done all the artwork for it as well. So, I knew that art was in my blood at a very early age. And I always knew that, I was meant for something more, I always knew that, I wanted to do artwork as a living. Because, I was that kid in class that would always draw. I was that kid in class that after he was doing his classwork would always, be drawing on the back of his classwork after he was done. Or I would do little doodles next to my name on my classwork and stuff. And I would get in trouble for it. But, I was that kid that did that. I had taken art classes my whole life, all through school. But after high school had hit, I knew that, I kind of wanted to do music at the time, because that's what, I was diving into full time. I had, not really been focusing on my artwork, but more or less focusing on my skill for music. And I took that very seriously, and between the course of 2012 to this year, I had created hundreds of songs and, you know, gone through, found my sound, all that. But it wasn't until this year that I really realized that I want to do art for a living full time. Because my music wasn't getting anywhere. I was getting screwed over by record labels left and right. I had managed to only sell 2 albums on my own as an independent artist, which the albums did okay-ish. I didn't sell that many copies, but it did okay-ish. And, you know, after that, I just was like, you know, this isn't for me. You know, I want to go back to doing my artwork full time, which I had attempted to do many times. And it wasn't until about 4 weeks ago that I had managed to escape the constant streaming of YouTube and music and whatnot, because my now fiance had helped me to escape all that by giving me an ultimatum of, you know, either I leave the addiction of, you know, creating music and, you know, not getting anywhere with it and live streaming and being angry all the time, you know, and potentially lose her in the long run, or I start focusing on myself and doing my artwork full time, which she's very much supportive of. Like, she's very supportive of, you know, me doing my artwork full time. And it's not that she doesn't like my music, like, she loves what I do, but it's just not getting me anywhere. But during that time period, I had been, you know, during the last, I'd say 3 years, I have been getting bullied on YouTube. I have been getting trolled. I've had people make, you know, fake merch of me without my permission. Every time I would try to get my artwork up and running, people would literally go in and report my art shops for stuff that isn't even worth reporting. Like, they would report my stuff for the dumbest things just to have my art shop shut down because they don't want to see me succeed. I've had several people that are major artists in their own right turn me down. I've had many record labels turn me down as well, because people would spread rumors about me and spread lies about me that just are not true. And as a result of all those lies and those rumors being told and the videos being made about me that are very much attacking me, as well as my fiance, it has become very hard for me to, you know, get my artwork off the ground, because I've been so afraid to put myself back out there. Even though I'm trying to put myself back out there again, it's become very hard and very difficult, because these trolls that are on YouTube have been stalking my Facebook, all my social media. At one point, very recently, I tried to make a spare Facebook account so I could get away from all that, and they somehow or other found that as well. And I went under an entirely new name and everything. I actually went under the name Kenshin Himura. And if any of you guys are anime fans, you guys will know that Kenshin Himura is the main character from the anime series Rurouni Kenshin. Sorry, I actually just watched the anime series Ronin Warriors last night. If any of you are anime fans and you like shows like Rurouni Kenshin, Ronin Warriors will definitely be up your alley for sure. I actually have the entire season and the movies on DVD. It's actually very good. Definitely check it out when you get the chance. But, you know, these people literally are stopping at no length to try to stop me. And right now, I can use any kind of help I can get, any kind of boost I can get to actually get my art up off the ground, so that I can start making a living off of what I truly love to do, would be a huge help. Because I've had to make shop after shop after shop and website after website for the past year and a half because of these people, and it's getting very tiring. Like, I just want to be able to, you know, create my artwork that you guys have been seeing and very much enjoying, which I do appreciate. And like, I want to be able to get it in front of the right people so that I can start generating a revenue, so I can start making money off of what I truly love to do. You know, not just for myself, but for my family, for my fiance. That way me and her can get a place of our own. And stuff like that. And I want to be able to provide for my family doing what I love to do. And I need all the help I can get. Like, if anybody can, you know, point me towards the right people or get me in contact with the right people that can actually, you know, help me to start making money off my artwork by any way possible, like, that would be a huge help to me. So if any of you out there can help me to escape these trolls and escape these false rumors and these accusations and all this crazy stuff, please, I definitely need the help, guys. Because like I said, you know, love doing my artwork. I love doing what I do. People love the weird, crazy aesthetic that I come out with my artwork. That style is actually a style that I had developed over the last, I'd say, 5 years. Because I had studied over the last 5 years. I've studied guys like, you know, Van Gogh, you know, all your classic artists. And then I also studied the guy known as the Nightmare Artist, Pichinski, who's a very, very talented artist in his own right. And that's kind of like, you know, studying all those and seeing his work is kind of what inspired my style that I have now. So if anybody out there could please help me in some way, like, I don't have any money at all. All I have is my skills with my artwork, and that's about it. So if anybody out there could please help me, that would be a very, very huge help to me. With that being said, I thank you guys for watching this, and I hope that some of you that do watch this will reach out to me. If you guys would like, you guys can message me on here anytime. That's not a problem. I have no problem if you guys would like to reach out to me. That would be a huge help. So with that being said, thank you guys. Keep up the awesome work. I love a lot of the artwork that you guys are posting, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.